What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mufasa, Uncaged, and I'm here to talk about the game Wanted Dead. Now, you probably ain't heard about this game, or it flew under your radar, but I'm here to talk about it, so let's get into it. Now, when it comes to the story of Wanted Dead, I'll be honest, I can't really tell you what this game was about. All I know is you play a Hong Kong police officer named Hannah Stone that's part of a special unit called the Zombie Squad. This squad is tasked with uncovering a big conspiracy that's going on. That's pretty much all I can sum up with the story. While playing through the story, I did like some of the cutscenes that were shown in the anime art style. I just wish it had more dialogue when it came to those anime scenes. Speaking of dialogue, the voice acting in this game is subpar. It felt like a lot of lines didn't hit or have any emotion behind them. But it's not the story that made me want to play this game, it's the gameplay that really did. The fun thing about this game is the combat. The mixture of gun shootouts and katana slashing can get wild. Every encounter you have, you just can't go in hacking and slashing everything. If you're just running up on enemies thinking you can slice everything, think again. The combat can be easy to master in here. When using your katana, you have a parry and a guard. When timed right, you can counter enemies' attacks, unless it's an unblockable move, which then you'll have to counter with pulling out that stick on your hip. I found the guard to be weak even with the upgrade. You'll get hit twice and Hana's guard will just break easily, so I found it better to either parry or roll out the way. There were a few combos to the melee and executions. The executions are brutal and look like they were John Wick inspired. There are 3 skill trees to upgrade from: offensive, defensive, and utility. The offensive skill tree focused on katana and gun attacks. Defensive focused on your health as well as making your parry, evade, and guard slightly better. Utility focused on your throwables and your teammates' abilities to help you in combat. There's also a weapon customization in the game where you can tweak your guns. Sadly, you can only do it with 2 guns that you come with. When it comes to shooting, it seems like everyone was running around like a chicken with their head cut off. I couldn't keep track of enemies sometimes, or even my AI teammates that were with me. I felt like the AI in this game was dumb as fuck. Like, there would be times where the AI would just be useless in battle. There were things in this game that could have been better. For one, the voice acting could have been better. I'm not usually picky about that type of stuff, but yeah, you can just hear it in the dialogue. The AI could have been smarter and been more useful. Environments could have been thought out more, especially when you gotta fight in tight ass spaces and where there's a bunch of things in the way, where you ain't got much room to fight. I also did experience some bugs and getting kicked out the game at times. Some of these enemies took a lot of damage. I would literally be emptying clips on enemies, slashing them with katanas, or shooting grenade launchers at them, and they just shake it off or don't even get damaged at all. The one thing I didn't care for in this game was the mini games they had. I don't really care about singing karaoke, and I don't really care how much noodles I can slurp on in a certain time limit. It's like they tried to show us a different side or personality with these characters, but they didn't quite hit the mark for me. I wish they would have did more with the weapon customization though. They did have different guns in the game you can pick from, but you couldn't customize them, which seems like a waste. It would have been cool if you could also customize your katana too. Wanted Dead is a short game. It only takes 8 hours to beat and is marked at the $60 price. I don't see myself going back and picking this game up. It's more like a one and done type of game for me. But is it worth it? I'll leave it up to y'all. If you stay to the end, I appreciate that. I'd also appreciate if you hit that like button and telling me how you feel about this game in the comments below. Checking out some of my other content on the channel, and tapping that subscribe button with the bell notification. This has been another review from your boy Mufasa Uncaged, and I'll holler at y'all in the next video. Peace.